to be moving on to play Division I football?
It's honestly one of the best days of my life, getting signed to play with Drake University. I was having some doubts late in my recruiting process, but I kept in contact with their coaches, finally got that offer, and here I am today signing.
They talked about you always wanting to be a Division I football player. When would that become a dream for you?
Well, whenever I was playing football throughout junior high, it was always just a pastime to do, hang out with friends and play on Saturdays. But once I got into high school, I realized how much love I had for the sport and how I wanted to continue it past the high school level.
And why Drake? I mean, who else was looking at you, and what was it about Drake that stood out?
Drake just really stood out to me because it's a very nice campus, great academics, and obviously the Division I football competition you get there. I was having some looks from Illinois College, Culver Stockton, and even looking at places like West Point and Eastern Kentucky, but Drake just stood out the most because I feel like I can get the most academic-wise and athletic-wise.
Do you know what conference Drake is in, by any chance? Do you know what conference Drake is in?
They're in the Prairie, or what conference was it?
Missouri Valley.
Missouri Valley.
It was I can't remember off the top of my head, but they're a very competitive conference. They have teams like Valpo, Dayton, Marist, and they play teams such as South Dakota, North Dakota State, South Dakota State. They have good competition there.
You know, there's a lot of good 1AA players that have going to come out at this
Yeah,
level.
they even had an NFL player just last year in Eric Saubert. He was a tight end that got drafted to the Falcons. So, I mean, they can definitely get guys past the college level, too. But I'm just looking forward to playing my next
There's been a good number of players that have gone on to the CFL as well.
Yeah, I think it's a great opportunity for me to go there.
Now, obviously you move on and play defense. Gary said maybe even the prospects of playing, defensive end when you get there. But what was your favorite coming through high school, playing O-line or playing on the defensive side?
Oh, defensive side of the ball all day. My defensive game, I feel like I bring a lot to the table in my intangibles on the defensive side of the ball. Playing inside linebacker for the last 4 years, I know defenses, especially Drake's defense, because they run something similar to us. I know the defense inside and out, and I feel like I could bring a lot of intangibles to the defensive line if that's where they decide to move me to.
Do you know what you want to major in up there?
I'm stuck right now. Most likely pre-law is what I'm wanting to major in. I've thought about physical therapy as well because I want to stay connected with athletics in my career. But pre-law is right now my most likely.
Do you know what you'd like to do after you graduate?
After I graduate, I haven't thought that far. If I go down the pre-law path, I would want to stay as close to athletics as possible.
Yeah.
But whatever the road takes me down, I'm just going with the flow right now. It's a big day for me, so I'm just going with the flow right now.
Not the worst idea.
Just talk about what you think you need to work on and maybe improve in your game to excel at the next level.
Well, since I was on the offensive side of the ball as an offensive lineman, I think I can bring to the defensive line. I still have my stance down. I have a lot of intangibles, finding the football, attacking the football. I think my main focus would probably just to be get off blocks because I haven't had to do that a whole lot in my high school career. But I have a lot of faith inside of the coaches that they have there that they can teach me, train me to be the type of player that they need me to be, and I'll fit any role that they need me.
What are you going to miss